He's the man, Tom DP, who got us all fired up on the weekend against Brazil. Take us through it, Tom. When you got the nod to go on the court, what sort of emotions were going through your mind?
Pretty similar to always. I mean, I was a bit pissed off that we were kind of cowering down, and I think a lot of teams fall into that trap, or historically have with Brazil. It's like, these guys are legends, these guys are amazing, but they're just like any other team, and we weren't even not that they're just like any other teams and they're bad, but like we play our stuff, we're going to score against them. It doesn't matter that they're Brazil, and we were kind of just we were just kind of all internal, do not go gentle into that good night. That's what I was thinking.
So were you thinking when you went out there, if I nail a couple of points, I'm going to really try and lift everybody?
Nah, that just happened. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, to be honest, I think my first touch I got aced or something, man. So I don't know. Yeah.
You pulled off a couple of. I can't remember whether your first big point was a block or a spike, but I mean, everything you were touching there. You went through a period there where everything you were touching was gold. Could you believe how things were working out for you?
Yeah, had a nice little third set there, but a bit of a heat check maybe, to use a basketball reference. But I mean, everyone was doing their job. It wasn't just me. I mean, I wasn't passing too well, but Perry and Sando were nails, and Boxy was doing his thing. Harry was just saucing me the butter, so my life was pretty easy.
You're naturally once you get on the court, you're a fairly exuberant sort of a guy, aren't you? I think that's what a lot of people like about you, is you don't try and hide your emotions. You're quite happy to put it all out there.
Yeah, you said it. That's doesn't really bother me. I'm not really embarrassed to be who I am on court, and I play better when I'm loose. At the start of World League, I was a bit kind of tentative, and that probably, like, it's not me, and I play worse when I'm like that. So I think everyone wants me to be who I normally am. It's better for me, it's better for the team.
And do you like sort of interacting with the crowd? Do you like trying to get the crowd up and going?
Yeah. I try not to do it at the expense of being with my teammates, but I definitely got to give people what they want, man.
And some of those moves you were doing, are they signature moves, or is it just whatever the body felt like doing on the night?
We have one signature move that me and PC, big shout to PC, working back from injury, but we brought it in last year. That's lights out. When someone gets a big block, like a bounce block, we stole it off an NFL guy, actually, to tell you the honest truth. But you get your big light switch, but it's so big you need 2 pulls to turn it off. So you do like a 1, 2, and then you punch through. Yeah.
So you had a chance to do a couple of those. I think you ended up with 3 blocks or something for the night, though. So that's pretty good stats.
Yeah, they were hitting into me. What can I say? I wasn't really doing much.
And mate, how were the Brazilians reacting? Do you know whether they were enjoying your performance?
I have no idea. Bruno told me to calm down at one point. So.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said no, man. And I laughed.
So this is one of the great volleyballers in the world telling you just to put a lid on things.
Yeah. But
that must be good. That must know you must know then that you're getting into their face.
Yeah. No, trying to. Roberto's been real big about us playing with no fear, so just playing like that, it's good.
In terms of where you are with the team and all that, do you think that was an important game for you? That game on Saturday night. I mean, you sort of had a few chances early on in the World League tour, then you sat out a couple of matches, and you really got a chance on Saturday and took it with both hands.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I started out tentative in Adelaide there when I was starting, and Sammy came in, and Sammy's been balling. He's been passing nails. So, I just want whatever's best for the team makes me happy. But yeah, it was nice to get a couple of swings under my belt. There's still a lot to improve on for sure.
Yeah, I know you were pretty dark on yourself about some of your receiving, but you've been working pretty hard. I know the other day I heard you asking for a bit of extra time to get a bit of receiving practice. So you're obviously pretty focused.
Always, man, always. Yeah, I try and I've never been the guy that gets picked first or was like a big star. So I was always, I was cut from teams. I didn't make teams and that. So I am where I am now, and I will get to where I'm going to get by my work ethic, and that's yeah, that's not gonna change. And I passed pretty rough the first game there against Brazil, but the second night I was better, and the other games, it hasn't been awful, but we need us to knock in nails. That's our job, so we've got to do the job.
And mate, if people come along this weekend to watch you, they're going to get a show.
Yeah, always.
Good on you, mate. Looking forward to it.
Cheers, Ross.